croc killers on the move. Oh god, there's a kid. Oh, somebody's fighting. It's not a kid, it's a... No, it is a kid. It's an 8-year-old. Dude, this 8-year-old's insane. This 8-year-old has just come straight to beat up an alligator. Dude, that kid's gonna die. It's been a long time, damn near a year since I loaded this game up. And we are now, finally, about to tune in to a new story, a new planet. We zoom out of the planet Papu and zoom in to planet Zengo. Now, this planet differs from planet Papu a lot, and one is size. Well, the first ever city, you know, creature with a brain that excelled, you know, to know how to start a civilization, was the Zeborg Orcs. And they created one in the Sahara, I think it's right. You would say, well, it's called a savanna. So in the savanna biome, and that's the first thing you're gonna notice is the biomes, right? The biomes are there's way more biomes. Well, they have started their place here. You can see they have a fire. So fire has been invented by the orcs, and it is basically year 15. So let's just zoom out for a second and look at this kingdom. Well, it's technically not a kingdom yet, or maybe it is. Let me see. Yeah, it is a kingdom. So obviously it's not really a kingdom, they only have fire, but still. So they are the Zeborg Orcs, and their title or their quote says, "Power comes green." That's what they're known for. Their village, the first village, that fire, is called Topville. There's 5 of them. Everything outside of this border has not been touched. So now we're going to take it over to the next. So this is all one continent here, you can see, right? You know, it's all kind of connected. There's this lava, you know, pit, volcano type thing that's kind of spewed out. But pretty interesting piece of land. They got a lot of land, honestly, and they're the only ones there, so they could take it over. Then you have this continent here, just above it, another like volcano that's kind of ruptured into some land. Then you have this, and it's not Tie of Moon. I have yet to name it, but I have a name. And that leads me to my next point. If you want to be a character, you want to be a king, you want to have a kingdom or an empire, leave it down in the comments below and you can. Alrighty, so here we are. So this is actually unique. So this is the bottom of the map here, right? You have 3 continents spread out, but there's a little continent here all the way south, like in the bottom right corner of the planet, you know, in a way. And it's the Zemtorians. The Zemtorians kingdom that has been founded, and their holy water of life. This is where they began, right? You can see them. They actually placed them here. And they're on a unique continent that kind of offers them a little bit of everything as far as biomes. They have the greenlands, they have the jungle, they have the mushroom biome, and a little piece of what's called, let me see, a enchanted biome. Not sure what that will bring them, but the Zemtorians have rose, and they rose honestly around the same time as the Zeborg Orcs. So it'll be interesting to see, you know which one progresses faster. I will say the Zeborg Orcs. By the way, this is the first time I've ever introduced a different race. That's right, the orcs are on the world. I actually introduced them in Papu, but they didn't survive. They ended up going extinct. Now, these humans, the Zemtorians, are at a disadvantage in my opinion. Though they can thrive on this continent, it's pretty small. It's smaller. It's a smaller continent. It does have a little bit of everything, though, as far as wildlife and stuff. But look at how they can't go around here. This is the border. They're disconnected away from the rest of the world. They don't know, honestly, that there is more behind these mountains. But you can see there are ways through. But honestly, if you were to go any spot here, you wouldn't really be able to see across the sea. Like, they don't know of anything. And when they do come a time, it's going to be harder for them, and it's probably going to take longer for them to figure out how to get through. Not only that, but these waters are deadly. With a new animal that's introduced called the alligator. That's right. There's alligators in the game now. There's 3 here. You can see there's 3 here. There's some piranhas up top. There's 2 more alligators here. So it's going to be interesting. Zentorians are kind of ripped away from reality, ripped away from the rest of the world. Now, obviously, the world has not developed at all. It's very fresh. So with that being said, those are your 2 civilizations, and we will be adding, I believe, 1 or 2 more later in the timeline. They're not on this planet yet. Jungle, there's 2 jungles on this map. There's this jungle here, which is pretty big. Basically, this whole continent's a jungle. Then you have this jungle up here that ends here, turns into, well, actually it goes all the way up and it turns into like a Greenlands, but the Greenlands is filled with trees, so honestly a lot going on here. You have this swampy, spooky area here. Honestly, a huge continent that has a little bit of everything as well. Then over here you have this jungle surrounded with an opening Greenland in the middle with a little bit of mushrooms on it. And then you get up north where it's colder. This is definitely a warmer type of map. So yeah, I would say I'm gonna try not to touch my keyboard too much so you guys don't have to hear, but here's like this spooky kind of biome, kind of just dead and creepy in a way. Then you have like the cold mountainous area that has polar bears, wolves, and things like that. But life can be here, unlike it was before. Things can grow in the cold, like these trees and stuff. Now, then you have over here just a rock biome that has no life on it except for penguins and another race, a family of dwarves coming out of the mountain. Will they survive? Probably not. He's crippled. He used to be an adventurer like you until well, you know the rest. His name was Dell, though. But yeah, so I don't know if they're going to survive or not. I mean, they really don't have anything. They're probably going to die off, them and the penguins. But the dwarves are in. There's a rumor that you know there's more dwarves inside the mountain. I don't know, but we'll see what they can do. You have more penguins over here. A lot of penguins on the map, and then you're back over here. So there is the map. Oh wait, the last thing. There is this piece here in the middle that actually has these demon-like creatures. I mean, their health bar is literally 666, which is just, I mean, evil. Yeah, in other words, this is the cursed island, the devil's island. I mean, it has skeletons that roam on it. It's got bears, and it's got this hellish crack that some say fall to straight to hell if you go here. Now, I say some say, honestly, it's never been discovered yet, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The Papoo world, I wasn't as involved. Like, I didn't cause too many things bad to happen. I do plan on doing that a little more in this one, but I also am going to wait until the world gets a little more developed and stuff like that. I do want to keep an eye on these dwarves. If they are able to do something here, I don't think they will, though. They have no resources there. I think they're just going to slowly die off. And, I mean, they're coming from inside the mountain. They don't really know how to... They don't know that there's anything else. They don't know how to make a boat. They don't have no material to make a boat. And I don't think they can swim. These waters are pretty cold. But they might hunt these penguins to survive. I don't know. They are hungry for meat, so he may hunt these penguins. Possibly. For the desert, this is honestly one of the most unique biomes on the planet, because it only holds, it's the only place that holds a certain type of animal, and that's the rhino, which is pretty cool. So you'll only find the rhinos here. Home to the orcs. It's also the only place that has rats currently. Currently is the key word. And then it also, I want to say it also has buffalo. Or, oh yeah, it has buffalo. But another thing that it has is hyenas, which are very deadly, can be very aggressive. So we'll see how that continues. Just look at the Zentorians, man. They're growing, trying to grow quick, and the orcs are just continuing to go up north there. A little part of me is worried for the Zentorians, just because they're going to be cut off of more supplies once they start to build up here. They're going to be a little behind, I think. In other words, that's a freaking alligator. Oh, they better be careful. There's an alligator in the swamp just sitting, waiting. Just waiting. Kills. Oh my god, it has 3 kills. The Zentorians, that's another thing. They're also surrounded by alligators. Like, that could be deadly. We're gonna honestly need to keep an eye on this guy here. I mean, you can kind of see it. The orcs are growing a little quicker than the Zentorians. World population is only 26. Beasts 535. A lot of beasts are dying from predators and stuff like that. The orcs over here just doing their thing. It's gonna take a minute for, you know, obviously it takes time growing and stuff. But yeah. There's plenty of resources though for the Zentorians. I mean, they honestly, I gave this continent that has like everything on it. It has gold, stuff like that. So there's a fox killing a cat. Just killed a cat. It's crazy. The croc killer's on the move. Oh god, there's a kid. Oh, somebody's fighting. It's not a kid. It's a no. It is a kid. It's an 8-year-old. Dude, this 8-year-old's insane. This 8-year-old has just come straight to beat up an alligator. Dude, that kid's gonna die. This 8-year-old's done for. Yeah, there's no way. Croc killer is stories are gonna be told of croc killer. Oh my god. The Zentorians are getting hunted down by all the crocodiles. Oh wait, what the hell? One-eyed. He looks cool. Hey, that kid, at least that kid took one of the alligator's eyes out. That's pretty epic. That's pretty cool, actually. What a tough kid. The Zentorians, man. That's going to make them tougher, you know? For when it's time to battle and stuff. And have wars against other people. They're, you know, they've been fighting. This alligator's out pretty far, actually. Starving to death. He's lost. You don't know how to... It looks like for the most part the alligators have slowly died off, and the Zentorians survived. So alligators could be going extinct in this area. There is just the one, and it looks like the Zentorians are not going to let this alligator stay. I mean, he is just preying on Zentorians. Like, okay, this person's a little slow. I mean, kind of seems like that since he's taking on an alligator. Oh, and here you go. We now have the first ever king of both. Who is it? This is very important for history. The Zentorians say, oh, also, if you want to change this, we use our axe and C, Zimmer. I'm not going to change it unless you want it changed. Let me know what you think your quote should be. What are the Zentorians' quote? So King Clay... He is the king. Let's view the kingdom. Clay. Age 32. 15 children. What the fluff? Favorite food is bread. His mood, he's happy. Let's see what he is about. He's got 4 intelligence. He's not good at stewardship or warfare or diplomacy. But honestly, the best thing he is good at is attack speed. That is so. Is there a way I can just view? Yeah, here we go. Alright. View king of this kingdom. So Clay. There you go. King Clay. King Clay. There you go. And we're going to take a look at who the king is of the Zaborg orcs. Azo. King Azo. Look at him. He looks like a king. He is 33 years of old. He's killed 4 beasts. His favorite thing is tea. That's a weird thing for an orc to like, right? Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to stop the time here. It's year 30. It is currently the year 31. The population is 47, so it's grown. These Borg orcs, like I kind of figured, have grown faster because they have more space and more, you know, just resources at their will in a way. The Zemtorians, maybe not as much, but I think higher quality material. But they are only at 18 as far as population goes. I'm going to try and keep this episode short because I want you guys to let me know what... before I add any more, you know, kingdoms and races and humans and things like that, I want you guys to submit some stuff, and you know, then I'll start adding stuff. But looks like that mushroom biome here went away. Anyways, I wanted to see up north before we end this episode, did the dwarves survive? The lost civilization of the dwarves or something, I don't know, but it looks like they're only surviving because of the penguins, but a lot of them are starving. Only one's gonna... No, they're all starving, actually. So, not good. I think it's over with, you know? I think it's over. Yeah, they're dying. They're all dying. Yeah, so just let me know, how you know, what you think of the series. I'm so excited for this, dude. I really am. I can't wait to see, you know, which place starts taking over, and, you know, I kind of like the fact that I started everyone kind of down on the below of the map, so that way when they're exploring, it's just straight up and to see who can take over the world. But yeah, let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think of the map. I took a lot of time creating this. I kind of customized a lot of this myself, so let me know what you think of the map. And if you want to be a king, man, submit it down below. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.